A very good evening all, I'm Citi and this is the Thursday night edition of Vision of Asia. Wrapping up the week, we bring you tonight another edition of the voice of our community, reflecting upon all key issues, ideas and events impacting South Asian Americans. This week, we have seen much discussed on the ongoing impeachment trial of President Donald Trump, which is now in its third day of the trial, being determined by the U.S. Senate to see if Trump will remain in the office after being the third president in U.S. history to be impeached by the Congress. Connect with us on your comments on this impeachment trial at our Facebook handle at ITV Gold, also reaching out now to all South Asian nonprofits, cultural and educational associations for their opinions on communities' interests, aspirations, and much more for this year. Highlights into the incredible works that unite our people. Email us on events@itvgold.com. We look forward to hearing from many of you. Our episode tonight comprises much on the exploration and comments on Asian American events and its impact. We have highlights featuring one of the largest lantern festivals in the country. Let's begin by taking a look at the headlines. Hello Panda Festival presents largest lantern arts extravaganza, Asian American heritage at Citi Field in New York. Indian Americans for Kashmir paid tribute to Kashmir Pandit Genocide 30th anniversary in New Jersey. This and a lot more on the other side of the break. Stay with us on Vision of Asia. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm Citi and you are watching tonight's episode of Vision of Asia. Beginning the show tonight on a note of commemorating Asian American heritage, we have an exclusive ITV Gold story featuring the Hello Panda Festival at the Citi Field in Queens, New York. Concluding this January 26th, the festival is inviting all South Asian Americans and all our viewers to come explore the largest lantern arts extravaganza in North America, which signifies the Chinese Lunar New Year and all related celebrations and festivities. Featuring over 120 lantern exhibits, live entertainment, and interactive experiences, the Hello Panda Festival is designed to celebrate the traditional Chinese art of lantern making with magical displays of light and color handcrafted by world-class artisans. The festival features millions of LED lights and truly has been illuminating the skies of New York City with a vision to leave all mesmerized and awestruck with a massive scale of displays which attracts members of all age groups and is definitely a spot not to be missed by families, especially for all our South Asian families who are always looking for interactive events and festivals which also reflect upon our Asian heritage. We bring you tonight our exclusive feature on the Hello Panda Festival featuring spokesperson Han Yan. We visited their website to get you guys a discount code PANGROUP, PANGROUP, for a special discount for all our ITV Gold viewers. Aditi Lama with cameraman Raja Bhati, and today we are bringing you here at the Hello Panda Festival in New York City. It is located at the very popular Citi Field. This entire festival is commemorating and bringing through the spirit of the Chinese Lunar New Year, and a beautiful place to celebrate the Asian American heritage here in New York City. So follow us as we bring you so much insights into what it took to make this amazing lantern festival, which has millions of lights, has everything brought to China, and truly puts together a great display for entire family and friends. So follow us here today. We are again here at the Hello Panda Festival, and I'm Aditi Lamba, joined by cameraman Raja Bhati. We're going to take you around this beautiful display, courtesy of ITV Gold. Thank you so much. Tell me a little bit about how much is taken for the team to put this together. I've been told all of these lanterns are brought here from China, and also there are millions of lights here. So what can you tell our viewers about this?
Yeah, exactly. It took us months to just pre-construct all these lanterns back in China, and then we ship it to the States. And it took us less than 3 weeks to set it up here at Citi Field.
Wow.
So it's the joint efforts of hundreds of people, and days and nights to put it all up and put it into action.
You know, Han, what I find so amazing about this festival is the fact that it's celebrating the Chinese Lunar New Year, and it's also one of the biggest display of holiday spirits this season in New York City. How important has it been for your team to sort of bring this, Asian festival here, really bring the community together? Talk to us about how important that awareness is for your team.
We have been putting up events like this as more like, it's not only a lantern festival, but it's more like a platform where we can bring, like you said, communities closer together.
Yes.
So it's all about families, communities, everyone joining together as a whole group, and to culture exchange.
Yes.
And more to celebrate the holiday spirits, to give everyone a place to celebrate and to enjoy.
What could you tell them about what the Lunar New Year is, and how significant it's celebrated in all parts of Asia? I have friends right now in Singapore getting ready for this festival, family in China that's also getting ready for this. What could you tell our viewers about it?
Well, Lunar New Year to Asian countries is as important as Christmas, for the Western countries.
Right.
So for the Lunar Festival, or so-called the Spring Festival, it's been celebrated for 10 to 15 days. So actually during the New Year's time, people go and visit lantern festivals like this, and this is where festivals like Hello Panda Festival come in place.
So as we keep on saying, this entire festival is to bring together family and kids. Right now, I'm so excited, Han. This is obviously something that I know all the kids get super excited about. This is the whole dinosaur area. The whole area is dedicated to children and young adults as well. Tell me a little bit about what's taken to make all of this, and also the lanterns and the lights. There are about like millions of lights here for this entire festival. Tell our audience about exactly what we're seeing here, because even from the sky, you can see this entire beautiful festival.
Yes, there's around 10 million individual lights here.
10 million.
Yes, just to create this event, to lit everything up. And for this one, such as this one, this is called the Dinosaur Kingdom, and we've been creating many tunnels and all these lantern features for these animal-shaped lanterns.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been using a lot of lights and to create this special effect.
This is absolutely really amazing, everyone. Hun, I think we are being followed right now. I can definitely tell the entire audience why we have so many lights. It's so beautiful. So tunnels are really important. The tunnels everywhere.
Yeah, we've been setting up a lot of tunnels because tunnels are a very good place to take your Instagram and social media photos.
Yes. So social media has been a huge aspect of this festival. Wouldn't you say that? Like lots of influencers have come here. People come and take wonderful photos here.
Yeah, social media is the thing nowadays, right?
Yes.
So there's actually 120 social media
wow.
spots to take your Instagram photos.
Oh wow. So 120 areas in this festival for all the Instagram fans to take their photos here.
Yes.
Find them on Instagram, on the social media, hashtag Hello Panda Festival will be there. We're gonna take you to the mechanical dinosaur right now. Follow us, come on. So, okay everyone, I'm really hoping none of these dinosaurs attack me or something, but this is really cool. Tell me about getting the dinosaurs and making it so interactive with this festival.
So the idea was to bring all these mechanical dinosaurs here to make it more vivid. And we're using lanterns to create like a background such as those grasses and the volcanoes. So to make a combination into together two kinds of art forms into one display.
I'm guessing the kids really enjoyed this part of it, wouldn't you say that?
Yeah, they love this place. And all the kids like dinosaurs, and this is also a place where they take photos and try to put their hands in the mouth and to feel the tongue, to feel the skin.
Now we have more highlights featuring the voices that were shared at the 30th anniversary tribute towards Kashmiri Pandit Genocide, which was organized by the organization Indian Americans for Kashmir in Edison, New Jersey. The event honored resilience and noble spirit of the survivors of 1990s genocide of Hindu Kashmiris, which saw an in-country migration of Kashmiri Hindus, about 400,000 of them who were threatened and forced to leave their home state. Featuring community leaders and the Hindu community and also the supporters of Kashmiri Pandit, the event also saw Bollywood actor and activist for the plight of Kashmiri Hindus, Padma Bhushan Anupam Kher, were all stood in solidarity while reflecting upon emotional stories of survivors who fled the Kashmir Valley in 1990. An issue that truly impacts millions of Indians across the globe, asking for a stronger support for Kashmiri Hindu community. Let's take a look at what all addressed at the event and their comments on Indian government's abrogation of Article 370 in the Constitution. Let's take a look.
Today we are commemorating the 30th year of the disaster that hit Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh region, especially Kashmir, where more than 300,000 Kashmiri Pandits had to leave because of genocide that was committed there. One of the most redeeming and most of the outstanding features of this entire thing is, which strikes me very hard, is that despite being brutalized, despite being tortured, killed, raped, there was not one single instance in which any Kashmiri Pandit resorted to violence against the perpetrators of this crime. This is truly an outstanding element of the peace-loving people of Kashmir that we have never known. Give them a big hand.
थैंक यू सो मच और इस इवेंट में हमें बुलाने के लिए, जैसे कि 30वां आज कश्मीरी पंडित का जो जेनोसाइड हुआ है कश्मीर में 1919 में, आज से बिल्कुल 30 साल पहले से हम इस इवेंट में आए, सबकी बातें सुनी और बहुत अच्छा लगा। इसी तरह दुनिया को बताना चाहते हैं कि जिस तरह आज से 30 साल पहले जो कश्मीर में पंडितों के साथ हुआ है, उससे ज़्यादा जुल्म बलूचिस्तान में बलूचों के साथ हो रहा है। बलूच माओं बहनों के साथ हमारे लोग पिछले 72 सालों से गायब हैं, मशक़शुदा लाशें उनकी मिल रही हैं। अगर इस तमाम चीज़ों को रोकने के लिए सिर्फ़ और सिर्फ वाहिद हल ये है कि पाकिस्तान में जितनी भी दहशतगर्दी है और जितना भी दहशतगर्द है सब कुछ बलूचिस्तान में और कश्मीर में और भारत में बाकी अमेरिका में जहाँ भी हो रहे हैं, इस चीज़ को रोकने के लिए हमें पाकिस्तान को अंडू करना चाहिए, वापस 1947 की तरह वापस, जो पाकिस्तान एक आर्टिफिशियल स्टेट है और एक इसको वी मस्ट अंडू पाकिस्तान बैक।
मेरा नाम शम्स बलोच है। एक्चुअली मसला यह नहीं है कि पाकिस्तान का के जो 90 से है, इस तरह पाकिस्तान का जो जब से पाकिस्तान बना है 1947 में, वो अपनी ज़ाती मफादत के लिए मज़हब को यूज़ कर रहा है। उसने न सिर्फ कश्मीरियों पे या कि हिंदूज़ पे हमला नहीं किया उसने, बल्कि अगर देखें तो बांग्लादेश में उसने 30,000 मिलियन के हिसाब से उसने वहाँ मुसलमानों को भी मारा, बलोचों को भी मारा, पश्तूनों को भी मारा। वो मज़हब को जस्ट अपने नेम के लिए यूज़ कर रहा है, और मैं कहता हूँ कि पाकिस्तान ही इस्लाम का सबसे बड़ा दुश्मन है।
It's been an overwhelming experience for me personally and as a community. We've seen a lot of Indians and Americans here voicing our concerns, which is very, very touching for me, especially after 30 years that people have started talking about us. It's not about the community anymore. It's about each one of us who have suffered, and now the voice that has joined us is not only the people from India, but the Americans here. And today's experience has been very overwhelming and very heartening as well, because it kind of gives me hope that we are not alone in this battle. We've suffered for 30 years, but now we can have some hope, and we can have some positivity going forward.
After the break, we bring to you our 2019 in review, much on South Asian Americans. Stay with us in Vision of Asia. We'll be right back. And welcome again. You are tuned into Vision of Asia. This is another edition of our special ongoing, a look back at 2019 in review, featuring top stories of South Asian recognitions for the community last year. The 2019 Miss Bharat USA Beauty Pageant, making a statement that every woman is beautiful, took place at the Delta Hotels by Marriott in Island, produced by Rashmi Bedi, My Dream Entertainment and My Dream Global Foundation, which hosted a grand state-level beauty pageant addressing the categories from preteen to couples, Miss, Mrs. International, and any more. It was definitely one of its kind pageant which saw members of all age groups, expanding the platform of pageantry and its true purpose of celebrating the beauty and power within. Let's take a look at what all took place last year for this event.
We have here 69 contestants today.
Yes.
And we are super happy, because I feel so proud of, because we have so many categories. This time we have covered tween, preteen, teen, miss, Mrs., couple, and grandmom. And also in Mr. we have covered Mr. Tween, Mr. Bharat, Mr. International, and Mr. Teen. So it's really like a platform, I'll say, that everybody should use it, and that it helps to make your identity. And end of the day, I'll say that it's a journey from kitchen to the ramp. That's what it is. And it gives a platform for women to grow. Thank you all.
Now we have an interesting feature from 2019 featuring Raw Jewels Bansal Group on a very interesting jewelry styling and tips exclusive holiday segment. We met up with owner, fashion stylist and spokesperson for Raju's, Jagruti Bansal, and she helped us navigate all the glitter and glam for holiday season, especially catering to all South Asian American women. We had a great time presenting some select holiday special stories last year like this, where we got a great insight into the authenticity and diversity on jewelry styling from one of the premier spots for Indian and contemporary jeweler. So featuring Raju's with Jagruti Bansal, let's take a look at the highlights.
Welcome to Raj Jewels Bansal Group, where tradition meets style.
It's now time for the short break on Vision of Asia. A look back at 2019 in review. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back. I'm Dilam and you are watching Vision of Asia. This is our special edition, a look back at 2019 in review, bringing to you our last take on top stories of last year. Reflecting upon influential political voices and faces in Long Island, New York, the Indian Americans community and supporters of the Republican Party were seen in great number and attendance at the exclusive event in conversation featuring U.S. President's oldest son, Mr. Donald Trump Jr. The event commemorated Trump Jr.'s new book, Triggered: How the Left Thrives on Hate and Wants to Silence Us, bringing forth a conversation on the book's content, Trump Jr. and Indian Americans. Promoting his book and engaging with all, Donald Trump Jr. also called India an ally for United States, saying that Washington wants to be a safer place in the world and for all democracies to function together is very important. Let's take a look at the highlights.
My background with India and even Indian Americans goes back quite far. I was the first one in the Trump organization to say, hey, we got to go back to India and start doing some deals there. I mean, we're in real estate. There's a lot of people over there. We got to get in on that. And so it was an interesting experience. I think one that you will all probably agree with me may be relatively typical. So, and while it was interesting, and certainly a little bit of a culture shock, it also made me appreciate the entrepreneurial spirit that so resides in my friends in the Indian community. That notion to get a deal going, get whatever it takes to make something happen and get it going. And finally, it took me a little bit of time, and now we have some of the same mutual friends over there, so I think I'm with some good people over there. So we see the results. We see unprecedented success in the stock market, in people's 401k, in new startup businesses. For every demographic in the country, we see wages for the lowest earners going up for the first time in decades. We see everyone being able to live the American dream that I know is so meaningful to so many of you, so many of my friends, so many Americans, and so many people in the Indian American community. It's why they're here, for that opportunity, for that chance. They don't want the handout, they want to work for it.
He said some very valid points, and about how the media does kind of change what they have to say. It looks like Chinese whisper going on. But it was great to be a part of the Long Island Hicksville community.
There's a time where we have to step up and we have to do the right thing. There is a time where we have to fight for our values, for our cultures, for our beliefs.
And that is all for tonight's episode. Remember to send us your suggestions and get your voices and organizations on our show. Email us on events@itvgold.com or follow us on Facebook @itvgold. Remember, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well to watch many of our popular shows for free. And also remember, this Sunday we have Topics of the Week at 11 a.m. Eastern. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Vision of Asia. I am Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.